Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So as you have seen the thumbnail and the title of the video, that we are creating a complete ethical hacking course in which I will take you from very basics like how to install your environments and how to set up your own lab, and then take you all the way up to creating your own tools using programming languages like Python and PHP. But first let's discuss an important thing, and that thing is that I've seen a lot of people saying that nobody can teach you hacking or ethical hacking, in fact, and everyone would say that you have to learn it by yourself. But today I promise that if you give proper time and go through the course that I'm creating the way I'm suggesting you to do things, you will indeed learn ethical hacking. And in fact, you don't need to go through full course for that. If you learn just few things that I'm teaching in this course, you can still get a good job in the industry. Now let's also discuss why you should learn ethical hacking. Well, the answer to that question is simple. You should learn ethical hacking because it's fairly a good industry. Like, you have seen a lot of people seeking for jobs in other fields, but if you are good enough to handle things properly in the ethical hacking field, in fact, jobs would look for you. Like, you won't have to go and search for jobs, because every year approximately 10,000 jobs goes in waste because there aren't that much people in the field. In fact, even if you are curious about ethical hacking and you don't know anything yet, in this situation the companies are ready to hire you. They will invest time and money in you, and once you are capable to do the job, they will offer good salary. Now that you understand why you should learn ethical hacking, let's discuss what you will be learning in this course and why you should subscribe to my channel. Well, you should follow this course because this course is completely practical and you will learn things by doing them. Like, I will not just teach you the theory and what Linux is and what these commands are. Like, I've seen a lot of different courses that will just waste 4 videos on just teaching about terms like what is reconnaissance and what is footprinting, while user or the viewer that is viewing the course don't yet know anything about that. And also at this point, teaching you the reconnaissance and footprinting and all of those other things are wasteless, because if I teach you everything once, you would not understand what these are. But we'll not go on that path, but we'll take a practical thing and explain all the things by using that practical example. Like, suppose that I'm explaining a practical example and ls command comes. So I'll first do that example and explain everything in details about the ls later on, that this command is used in Linux for printing out the list of everything inside a directory you are in. So that means that everything in this course would be fully practical. So that means that we'll take a real hacking scenario and try to teach you that way. And then I will also tell you that how you can secure your company or the company you are working with from that scenario. We'll also use Metasploit framework for hacking into mobile phones and system. In fact, we'll discuss this complete framework and try to touch its limits and see what this framework is capable of. Then after doing that, we'll talk about anonymity. What is this and why it's important in ethical hacking, and what are the benefits of using anonymity. In fact, if you are not willing to become an ethical hacker and you are just concerned about your privacy, you can also follow the anonymity step or follow the anonymity section, even if you are not willing to become an ethical hacker. After anonymity, we will discuss things about Nmap and try to understand the Nmaps in great details. After that, we'll look at vulnerability analysis, and once we are done with understanding vulnerability analysis, we will also look at my favorite thing, which is exploitation. In this, we'll discuss and work with its both type, the client side as well as the server side exploitations. Once we are done with the exploitation, we'll look at the wired and wireless attacks, i.e. those could be WPN, WP2. In order to explain this in simple words, we'll hack into Wi-Fi networks. After that, we will then enter to the fun part of the course, that is working with DDoS attacks. First we'll look at DOS attacks and then DDoS attacks, how it's done and how you can create protection against it. Then we'll look at network sniffing, and after network sniffing we'll look at the post exploitation. In fact, most of the courses won't teach the post exploitation, but in this course we will teach you the post exploitation, that what is post exploitation, how to create backdoors on system and then use that backdoor system without letting the owner know, and then discuss how to protect your company against these type of post exploitations. We'll also discuss the RAT, or RAT, and after that we'll look at rootkits. After understanding rootkits, we will be capable enough to apply our knowledge, gain knowledge on real world scenarios. So we'll also work with real world exploits. I will show you some of my work handed over to me by different companies. Like I will show you how I work and how I make the company secure. So in the end we will start learning programming languages. I will start from Python and create some small application in it, and having the knowledge of all the things we have discussed above, we will try to create our own security application to automate all the tasks. So we'll we'll boost our skills in programming from that point, and we'll try to grab everything we can. In order to end this video, I would just say one quote, and that is, every teacher once was a student, every winner once was a loser, every expert once was a beginner, but all of them have just crossed one bridge, and that is called learning. So if you are determined to learn ethical hacking, there is no force in this world that can stop you from doing so. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in ethical hacking and information security, consider subscribing. Have a pleasant day. Catch you next time. Peace.